Verndale tonight at the quarterback, number 17, Owen Weir, and 23, their running back, Lincoln Fink, are two guys that are really going to come into play here. Looking at the kick return, Ogilvie must have won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they'll be kicking from the west to the east, and the deep man for Verndale is number 17, their quarterback, and so they're going to use him as many different ways as they possibly can tonight, Jeff.
Yep, so we got Ogilvie kicking with the wind here, left to right from the 40 is Carter Magart. Carter all the way back to number 8 at the 15-yard line. Number 8 bringing it forward for the Pirates and met by number 22 of the Lions. That 22, Jeremy, you got that?
Yeah, so the hard part right now is we don't have number 8 on our list for Verndale, but he is noted as one of the key players, so we will try to get his name for you as quickly as we can. The return was only to the 31-yard line. Very nice job on Ogilvie's kick coverage there. Verndale's going to come out with a shotgun look and a split back look. Split receiver to the right.
Off to the right is number 22, and a fumble ball put on the ground at the 39-yard line. Ogilvie jumps on it right away. That's Brody Magard on the fumble return.
Well, I tell you what, the Verndale line did a really nice job right there, and I'm not sure which defensive player for the Lions put his arm in there and punched that ball out, but it would have been a pretty darn good gain for the Pirates, but a great defensive play for the Lions there. Magard jumps on it. Ogilvie with awesome field position here at their Verndale 40-yard line.
So as we've said many times before, we got Xander Kimball behind quarterback here with split back set. Mason Jones off to the right as wide receiver. Ball goes Caden Feldy off to the 35, back down to the 30-yard line of Verndale. That's going to be an Ogilvie Lions first down.
Yeah, you go right to your horse right away on the first play. Gave it to Feldy on the left side. That left side of the line did a really nice job of sealing, and Feldy was able to get the edge. Get about 13 yards there for a first down, lowered his shoulder, got a couple more right at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Just like you said, going to the horse right away, we have Ogilvie Lions coming back up to the line, Feldy under center here. Split back set. We have the wide receiver off to the top side this time, off to the left side. And the ball goes to Brody Smith off to the left side with a 3 or 4 yard gain all the way to the 27-yard line of the Verndale Pirates.
Yeah, I like what they did there. They took Feldy, had him come across to the right, fake to him, and give back to Brody Smith going across the left side. Did a real nice job of that first line surge, but then linebackers filled in real well, so it was only a 3 yard gain. But like what they're seeing up front for the Ogilvie Lions so far.
We're going to have 2nd and 7 here. Ogilvie on your broadcast dial going left to right as we're explaining it here. Kimball under center, split back set. We have Mason Jones wide right. Ball goes to Feldy off to the left side pushing his way forward for another 4 or 5 yards all the way to about the 21-yard line of the Verndale Pirates.
Yeah, so far Ogilvie has ran to the left every single time so far. They must like the matchups they have over there. Nice, powerful run again by Feldy. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Under center once again is Xander Kimball. Feldy off to his left, Smith off to the right. That is Smith on the carry off to the left side. He crosses back over with Feldy as a lead block. Looks like it's going to be real close, and yes, it is. It is an Ogilvie first down.
Once again, just pounding the ball up the middle, Jeff, trying to establish the line of scrimmage early on. That was a short gain, but it was enough for a first down to set the downs over again, and it's the ball at the 20-yard line. So we're just into the red zone.
Yep. Oh, Jeremy, you're getting so good at this. And when we are in the red zone, you're really good at that. Now I lost my – everything is blowing around here today. Oh, man.
We had split backs. We had a sweep over to the left side with Feldy. Picked up about 4 yards there on the first play from scrimmage inside the red zone. We got the ball About the 16, 17 in the yard line, about the 16-yard line. So
Which is also still in the red zone. So when we're in the red zone, we have the Rush City red zone. Rush City Auto now has a location in North Branch called Standard Auto and Classics. 2 locations means 2 lots of quality used vehicles. Visit rushcityauto.com to see all the inventory.
all right, looking at split backs again with split receiver to the right side.
Ball goes to Mason Jones off to the right side on the wing carry. I believe that was Jones. Maybe is that incorrect, Jeremy?
That's Brody Smith.
Brody Smith.
Again, it was kind of the same play they ran earlier where they fake Feldy across and then turn around and give it back to Brody Smith.
First time they flipped to the right there, though.
Yep, ran to the right side this time, and 3.5-yard gain. So we got 3rd and about 6.
Xander Campbell from behind center here. Ball goes to Caden Feldy off to the left side, slipping and sliding a little bit off to the left. About a 3 or 4 yard gain. Not quite to the first down marker. It looks like they're going to be about 2 yards short there.
Yeah, if he doesn't slip there, that is definitely a first down. But that's the nature of the way the game goes today. When it rained all day long, the ground's a little slippery.
Xander Campbell, once again under center, split back set. We have the wide receiver and the wing back off to the right side. Xander Campbell on the hard count, and we get a bunch of Pirates. They were offsides and overseas on that one, Jeremy.
Yeah, there was no question. Kimball did a great job on the count. At least 3 guys from the Pirates jumped off sides. That's going to be a first down for the Lions all the way down to about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line, and Lions looking good here. They just need to protect the ball and keep pounding.
Xander Kimball getting the offensive play by offensive coordinator Adam Halverson. Lions coming up to the line here at about the 7-yard line. Xander Kimball under center, split back set on Feldy to the right and Smith to the left. You got Mason Jones off to the left side. Ball goes to Feldy. Feldy puts the ball on the ground. A little bit of a pitch there. Not sure who's recovered quite yet. Feldy did get on that pretty quick.
Yeah, Feldy got on it. It's unfortunate. The ball was right in his hands. My guess is his eyes got up, started looking at where the hole was going to be, but he didn't have the ball before he did it, so the ball's on the ground. Lions were very fortunate to recover that. It's going to be second down at about the 8-yard line for the Lions.
A little bit of playoff jitters maybe for Caden Feldy there. Split back set for Xander Kimball under center once again. Ball goes to Feldy off to the left side and met in the backfield by a Pirate. Number 85, deep in on that play, is Corbin Sarazin.
And number 26 jumped in there real quick from the linebacker, Joseph Elstrom. Real nice play to break that up. And the Lions are sitting now with another loss on the play. They're sitting at 3rd and 9 from the 9-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, good goal line defense so far here for the Pirates. Xander Kimball for the first time tonight from shotgun set. Caden Feldy behind him. Keeper to Kimball. Kimball off to the left-hand side. Gets about a yard or 2. Not enough to move the sticks. Definitely not enough to get into the end zone there. So we're going to see our very first 4th down for the Lions.
Yeah, another short loss. They put him in a shotgun. Decided to run behind the left side again with Feldy bleed blocking, faking to Brody Smith going to the right. And the Pirates were having none of it. They have had 3 great defensive plays in a row. So it's going to be 4th down for the Lions at the 10-yard line.
Kimball coming in. We got the Lions going up to the line here. We got Mason Jones, wide receiver off to the right. We got a wing back to the left, or wing back to the right. We have a little bit of a split eye formation. Ball goes to Feldy. It was a pitch, and the ball is on the ground. Feldy just could not get his hands on it. He patted his chest and said, guys, that's on me. I dropped that ball. I should have had that.
Well, just a simple flare pass out of the backfield. They had a shotgun look. They send Feldy out on a little flare to the left side. And once again, I think he just looked upfield before he had the ball in his hands. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Verndale's ball, first down at their own 11-yard line, and they're going to come out in a shotgun split back look again.
Ball goes to number 26 right away for the Pirates, and he's working his way all the way up to the 21-yard line of his own. So 21 is Liam Sunsby Beestrom.
Yeah, what a great run. I mean, again, a big hole there, and he had nothing but green light all the way. I don't think he got touched or about 7 yards. The Lions rallied and took him down at the 20, but it's going to be a short 2nd and 1 here.
I had the right number there, Jeremy, just the wrong name. It's Joseph Elfstrom, number 26 on the carry there for the Pirates. Number 17 Owen Weiler from the shotgun position, and gives it once again to Elfstrom up the middle. Elfstrom with one or two yard carry there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Yeah, just a short gain, but enough when you only need a yard for a first down. He got 2. Tackle on that was by Reed Nyquist. Came in on and filled that gap, but that's a first down for the Pirates.
Weller to hand off to a little bit bigger back there, and that is number 23. That's 23, Lincoln Fink, off to the right side. Gets maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard past that, but not much working there for the Pirates.
Well, you can certainly hear Coach Magard over there on the defensive side. He's pretty fired up. He's not too happy with how things are going there to start with. And his boy, Magard, came in and made a huge play in the backfield there for no gain.
Wheeler off to Elfstrom once again. Elfstrom off to the left side, and once again met by a Pride Lions there on the left side. Maybe no gain on that one once again.
Yeah, no gain on the play. That time Caden Feldy came up from his linebacker spot, made a great tackle. We got 3rd and long for the Pirates, probably a good 3rd and 10, and they're going against the wind.
Weiler from the shotgun with a split back set, fakes the handoff, throws to number 27, and through his hands is Chase Jensen. Could not come up with that. Kind of a twisting catch if he would have had it. He had a little room upfield though to move with that. Just could not pull that one in as Chase Jensen.
Well, I tell you what, the Lions dodged a bullet on that one because he was wide open. Easy first down there, right off his hands. Magard, the free safety, slipped, went down, and Lions just caught a break there. So the Pirates are going to punt here on 4th down.
Wheeler with the punt, a short punt. It goes to the 43-yard line of the Pirates. So the Lions, maybe 44, they're going to mark it officially. Lions going to have great field position starting off here.
Yeah, they got to do something with it right here, Jeff. They drove the ball the length of the field last time and then just sputtered right at the end. Verndale stepped up, and now they get the ball back in great field position again. They have the wind at their back, so it's really hard to punt that way, and that showed right there. And the Lions have to take advantage right now. They cannot sit back on their heels there. They have got to drive and attack right now.
Xander Kimball coming off under center, split back set. Ball goes to Feldy, the front man right away, and for about a 2-yard gain there is Caden Feldy off to the right side.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't think they're going to even give him that. Maybe a 1-yard gain there. Definitely Verndale's defense has stepped up a lot since the first few plays. They're looking much, much better now.
Xander Kimball from the shotgun this time. You got Feldy behind him. Smith off to the left. That is a keeper for Kimball. Kimball off to the left side with pushing and bruising for another 2 yards, 1 yard maybe off on the left side all the way to the 42-yard line of the Pirates.
Yeah, once again, I think the Lions have to figure out what they're going to do up front because the Pirates are just causing a lot of havoc. There's not much for holes right now, and they're going to have to make an adjustment here starting this drive. So it's 3rd and 6 for the Lions. We'll see what they do on 3rd down.
I mean, we are going with the wind here, Jeremy. Is the pass play out of contention here for us? We're just not going to go with it with a couple of our wide receivers out, or?
Well, you know, the Lions really like to run the ball. That's their staple. That's what they do. Their horses are their running backs, and they're riding that right now. It's a nice little gain there. We're going to bring up 4th and 2. Feldy got all the way down to the 37-yard line, running to the left side, but it's going to be 4th and 2, 4th and 3 here for the Lions. We'll see how they do.
Taking a little bit longer are the Lions right now. Mason Jones off to the right side, Feldy off to the left in a split back set, Smith off to the left and Feldy off to the right. Hard count for Xander Kimball. Xander Kimball with a quarterback sneak all the way up to the 30-yard line, and jumping over the top to the 29-yard line is Xander Kimball.
That was a great read right there. Both of the defensive linemen that were inside for the Pirates were outside of the center, almost head up on the guards. That gave Xander a lane to just take that ball on a no count and just go straight ahead, get an easy first down for the Lions. He got like 5 yards on that quarterback sneak. So first down, Lions.
First down for the Lions, and we do have the scoreboard clicking away at the time. Xander Kimball under center to Brody Smith off to the right side, and moving forward is Brody Smith, about a 5-yard gain on the play, maybe 6 there.
Yeah, much better surge on the right side of the Lions line on that. Opened up a nice hole. Brody Smith cut back all the way across the middle, picked up about 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Lions.
We got 10 seconds left here, ticking down here. Looks like the Lions might try to go up to the line. 5, 4, 3. Xander Kimball under center. 2, 1, and nope. Oh, I don't know if he got it off or not. The buzzer went. We got Caden Feldy off to the left side. Left side with a 5-yard gain all the way to the 21-yard line of the Pirates. Play counted.
Yep, got it off just before the horn sounded, and a nice little run to the left. He was going to the outside. A defender for the Pirates was just on his outside shoulder, made a nice little jump cut back into the inside, picked up the first down, and that's the way the quarter is going to end. 0-0 with the Lions driving.
0-0 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. With that, we're going to hear from a couple more of our other sponsors.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring. Free brow wax.
Ogilvie Raceway is open for the season.
Ogilvie Raceway with racing action every weekend. The high-banked oval dirt track and 80-acre comp.
All right, and we're back on first down. On second down,
we got first down. Feldy got the ball. There was a split backfield. He was on the left side, got the ball to the right, got a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Lions at the Verndale 12-yard line.
So we got Xander Kimball with his face into the wind this time. Kimball under center, Feldy off to the left, Smith off to the right. Brody Maygard in the wingback set. The ball does go to Brody Smith, and just with a gonna be a loss of about 1 or 2. Says Gene Strateski. Is that him on the marker over there?
Yeah.
Where it had his namesake for the field?
Yes, it is. So the Verndale defensive line, number 23 that time made a really nice play. Fink, he's also their running back, but he slanted really hard and was able to get Brody in the backfield there. The center for the Lions just wasn't quite able to make that block.
We're going to have Xander Kimball from the shotgun with Feldy behind him, Smith off to the right of him. Ball is the keeper to Kimball. Kimball looking off to the right side, and moving his way forward for about 6 or 7 yards is Xander Kimball off to the right side on the quarterback keep.
Yeah, he's going to have enough there for the first down. He's going to get all the way down to the 6-yard line for the Pirates there, and so the Lions going to have first and goal at the 6. Nice job of Kimball following his blocks to the right.
Indeed it was. So we got Xander Kimball going under center. We got Smith off to the left in the split back set with Feldy off to the right. Ball does go to Smith. Smith off to the right side, moving and bruising, and that's going to be a Lions touchdown.
Yeah, what a great job on the Lions' right side of the line there. Really impressive surge. He had a nice lead block from the backfield there from Feldy, and he made one hard cut back to the inside and was able to get across the goal line for the first score of the Lions today. 6-0 Lions with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lions are going to line up for the extra point here.
Coming up to the line are the Lions now. We need this one. This would be a good one. We got Xander Kimball from the shotgun position. We got Feldy behind him, Smith off to the left, and Mason Jones on the top, way to the right. Ball goes to Smith on a quick flare off to the right side, and with a high tackle, but not soon enough, is Brody Smith with the 2-point conversion.
Boy, I tell you what, Jeff, there is no reason whatsoever the Lions should have converted that 2-point conversion. They threw a little flare pass to the right to Brody Smith, and there was 4 Pirates over there waiting for him, and Brody just made one hard cut again, lowered his shoulder, kept driving his feet, and found a way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And we all know how important those 2-point conversions are early in the game.
Yeah, especially if we feel like it's going to be a tight game, and the way that the defense has been for the Verndale Pirates tonight, we're definitely going to want to secure every point we can for the win tonight.
Yeah, Lions are going to kick. Excuse me, got a cold. Lions are going to kick off again. Again, number 17 is deep, Owen Wheeler, and we're looking for a kick right now that's probably going to be more of a squib kick because they're kicking directly into the wind. The Lions are kicking east to west, and so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, squib kick working for him well last week, but the ball does go deep. Caught at the 25 is number 26. That is Joseph Elfstrom once again, and all the way up to the 40-yard line is Elfstrom, maybe 42-yard line of the Pirates.
Yeah, Magard gave that his best boot, but with that strong a wind, Elfstrom was able to come up full speed catching that ball and got out to the 41-yard line of the Pirates. So here we go. The Lions are going to come out in a 4-man front, and Verndale's in a shotgun look.
It goes to Elfstrom right away and met in the backfield by Talent T-Mac, big Talent McElroy, for the 2-yard loss or so is Elfstrom once again.
Yeah, and his assist right there by Reed Nyquist. He came in hard from the linebacker spot and helped finish the tackle. That's what you like to see after a scoring drive, is come out and be really physical on the first play.
Jeremy, I'm looking over at the light right now. It's raining out there.
It is definitely raining. We're getting a little breeze in here with a little moisture.
Wheeler pitches it off to the right side. Right side is number 8, working his way all the way to the 48 of the Lions. That was number 8. Once again, we do not have that on the back of his jersey, though. It does say Heinz, I believe. H-E-I-N-Z.
Well, I'm glad you can read that from here, Jeff. I was leaving that all to you because I can't read it. That was a really nice run. That a great block. Number 27 for the Pirates, Jensen, with a great block on these to seal the end there and allow his running back to get outside for the first down.
Hollister Hines is number 8. That's been confirmed for us. Pirates back to pass, number 17, back to pass, met deep, and with the reception is number 26, that's Joseph Elfstrom.
Nope, he was out of bounds and then came back in.
Okay.
And so he cannot be the first one. They actually didn't throw a penalty on it, which I'm not quite sure why, because that's technically should be a penalty, but maybe they just said he was actually only out of bounds with his foot when he caught it. Maybe it wasn't the out of bounds and back in, because it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Pirates at the Ogilvie 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was going to be real close to a first down there, so that's definitely a positive for the Lions on that one.
Yeah, Magar did a really nice job of stretching that play out there.
We heard in the shotgun formation here, split back set. We are looking to pass off to the left side. That's Elfstrom again, and a little high for Elfstrom is Weir.
Well, you can see that the Pirates have changed their game plan. When they got the wind at their backs, they're much more apt to throw. They didn't want to throw in the first quarter, but now in the second quarter, you're seeing them open up their game a little bit and throw the ball more. But we got 2 incompletions, so we got 3rd and 10 for the Pirates on the Lions' 48-yard line.
This doesn't look like a team that lost last time, 42 to 14, Jeremy. They're coming out and they got a lot of gusto to them. Do the Verndale Pirates this evening. We're right now in the shotgun position, split back set. We are on the keeper, met deep, but we're pushing itself forward. That was Ryan Milslagel deep in the territory and just couldn't get a wrap up of the quarterback there. He's going to bring it all the way up for about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, they moved Milsago from the middle back out to the outside end on that. Excuse me. And when he makes that play, he's got to keep his outside contained. He came in like he was a defensive tackle instead of an end, and the quarterback was able to get outside. It's 4th and 5. This is a really good opportunity for a fake, so the Lions better be ready as the Pirates look to punt here.
We're with the ball at the 45, kicking deep into the Lions zone, and that's going to go out the back of the end zone. So Brody Smith on the recovery there was looking at it and said, you know what, we're going to take it at the 25-yard line instead.
Yeah, you know, that you can tell he's quite a punter, and then when you get the wind on his back, that just sailed, and it actually turned out to be a benefit of the Lions because it went over the head of the returner and then all the way into the end zone. So the Lions will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line here with 8 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. We'll see if they can put together a drive here against the wind, Jeff.
Yep, that's exactly it. And thank you for the update on that score. That's it. Embrace orthodontics. Leave with a smile. Leave with a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Xander Campbell under center with a split back set. Ball goes to Brody Magard this time, up to the left side. Left side working himself forward all the way to the 30-yard line of the Lions territory.
Yeah, they've had everybody go to the right on that, make it look like they were going to go to Feldy over there, and they gave the ball to the wingback. Brody Magard there on the little counter reverse. He made one little hesitation move and broke a tackle and got 8 yards, so it's 2nd down and 2 for the Lions.
Yeah, normally we see Brody at the wide receiver position today. He's filling in for Johnny Hoffman, who is out today. And so Xander Kimball with a little sneak up the middle, pushing for 1 or 2 yards. Looks like he may have that first down. Depends upon where the mark is here.
Yeah, he's got the first down. That was enough. The part that made me nervous on that, though, is he kind of stuck that ball out right as he first took the snap instead of just protecting it and getting the first down. So very fortunate that ball didn't get knocked out. So got to protect that ball a little bit better there, Kimball. And but we got a first down for the Lions at their own 31-yard line with 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, he was kind of standing straight up on that. I'd like to see his shoulder buried a little bit deeper there. Xander Campbell under center. Ball goes to Brody Smith off to the right side, to the 35, to the 40, to the 50-yard line, to the 40, to the 30. He could go all the way. Brody Smith off the right sideline all the way to the house is Brody Smith. That's a Lions touchdown.
Yeah, what a nice run by Brody Smith. About 70 yards on the play, and he just went from the left to the right. And you know, we talked early, Jeff, that they were going a lot to the Pirates' left side. The last probably 4 or 5 plays out of the last 6 or 7 have been going to the right, and boy, they found a hole right there, and Brody just exploded.
Yeah, and he had one man to beat, kind of chasing him right at the end there, and Brody just kind of did a little high leg there. The kid dove for his legs, and Brody was off to the races. Nobody left after that. The last 30 yards or so, Brody was free to do as he pleased there.
Yeah, very nice play there. We'll see how we do on the 2-point conversion.
Xander Kimball under center. He's got Millcycle and Feldy in the backfield here. The Feldy behind Millcycle, and way off is Feldy, and Feldy with the 2-point conversion. It's good.
Again, such an important play when neither team really has a kicker. Well, I shouldn't say that. We haven't seen Verndale yet, but Ogilvie doesn't typically kick. They go for 2, so anytime you can get 2 in a row to get that 16-point lead, that's big.
We're going to take a brief commercial break here so we can fill you in with some of our other sponsors.
Wagaman's Ogilvie Raceway is open for the season.
Ogilvie Raceway with racing action every weekend. The high-banked oval dirt track and 80-acre complex includes concessions, bar and restaurant, hospitality kiosks, and VIP suites. Come for the trackside tailgating.
Stay for the racing action.
Schedules, tickets, and race day info available at ogilvieraceway.com.
Wagaman's Ogilvie Raceway.
Don't let the action pass you by. Highway 23 Ogilvie.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
All right, and we're back. The ball just fell off for the kickoff there, so that we got you back just in the perfect time. So we were happy for that. And with that, we have a Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Need fundraise for your team? Kettle River Pizza in Askov has practical and user-friendly fundraising program. Visit kettleriverpizza.com and /fundraising to learn more.
Yeah, Carter Maygard there with the kickoff. Was not handled by the Pirates. It was fumbled, but there was no lines close enough yet to be able to jump on it, so the Pirates got it back. Going to be first down for the Pirates at their own 34-yard line with 7 minutes to play in the half.
We are with a split back set here. Handoff goes off to the right side is number 23. Number 23, Lincoln Fink off to the right side for about 3 yards. Good little pickup there for him. Going to have 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Pirates. If you hear a little hacking, little coughing, that's just me and Jeremy.
Yeah, we're coming off quite a week of a cold there. You know, it's almost like we teach together too, you know.
Exactly. Working in the booth just like we work in the classroom here. We got Weir, and the handoff goes to number 8. That's Hines off to the left side, and Hines all the way up past the first down marker by about a yard, gets to about the 45-yard line. Oh, they're going to put him short of the first down marker. They can see what I can't see over there on the far side of the field, Jeremy. Yeah, he must have stepped out over there.
Yeah, it looks like we got him knocked out of bounds over there just in time. Talon McElroy stretched the play out quite a ways. Couldn't quite get him to cut it back, though, so he did turn the corner. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I'd expect a hard count here, see if they can get the lines to jump.
We're quick pitch off to the left side. Actually, a quick handoff to number 23. That is Fink once again, and Fink straight right up the middle to the 50-yard line for a Pirates first down.
And just like that, there to midfield. Just takes 2 plays, you know, and you're 20 yards downfield. It changes the game really quick. Now, with the wind at their back, they just basically have the playbook wide open here with about 6 minutes left in the half. We'll see how the Lions do with their 3-man front right now, going in more of a 3-man look here. Nope.
There comes Nyquist, yeah.
They brought Nyquist down right at the
false
end.
start there by the Pirates. It looks like we got flags in the backfield. Nyquist just looked like he was a little late to the party to get his hand set there. No foul on him, though. And I will speak incorrectly on that. Looks like they had encroachment.
Yeah, we had a guy, apparently the Lions had a guy that lined up in the neutral zone. That's really tough because all of a sudden you go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 5. And now when I say your playbook was wide open before, it's really wide open now.
Really wide open. You can take a shot here, and there's not a whole lot that you can't pull to. So we'll see what kind of formation. Looks like we're coming out with a split back set here. We have a solo wide receiver off to the right with a tight end as well for the Pirates. We got Weir, and we have another flag, consecutive downs.
This one is a false start by the wide receiver on our near side, on the right side.
That'd be
number
Hines.
8, Hines. He got really excited to get going off the line of scrimmage, which makes you wonder if there was a little pass play there, which I wouldn't blame him. 2nd and 5 with the wind on your backside, and but now you're right back to 1st and 10 again instead of 1st and 5. So big break for the Lions there for that false start.
Playbook's still open. You're still at your 50-yard line. 1st and 10. It's just a new set of downs. We're coming out in the same formation, split back set. You have Hines on the near side sideline here, but the handoff does go to number 26, and off to the left side is 26. That is Elfstrom, just for about a 2-yard gain there.
Yeah, Ryan Milsagle was waiting for him, but I got to encourage Ryan to get a little bit lower on his tackles because he's only about 5'10", and I think he tried to be 6'3" on that play on the tackle. So you might want to get a little bit lower there, buddy, and use your lower half. But that being said, only a 2-yard gain.
Pirates come out with the same formation here. Split back set. Ball, the fake handoff. Ball goes to number 26, and catching it is Joseph Elfstrom on the right-hand side at about the 45-yard line. And that's going to be a Pirates first down.
Well, it's very unfortunate for the Lions because Feldy was blitzing, and he was right in there and basically – for some reason didn't break down, just came in full speed. Quarterback made one little easy step to the left, and Feldy runs right by, and 26 is wide open there for a first down catch. Going to be ball at the 35-yard line of the Lions with 4.5 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, and we're with a nice little ball, making sure that his guy's the only one that's going to be able to get that ball there. Split back set, we do have the wide receiver off to the top side now, and that's the far side of the field. And in motion coming back over. And then we're with the keeper off to the left side. That's Caden Feldy, 5 yards deep in the backfield and takes down Weir for a 5-yard loss.
Well, I tell you what, Feldy came in a hurry, but you know who really made that play was defensive end McElroy. He strung that out, and that forced the running back to kind of cut back in, and Feldy was there waiting for him. Great team effort by the Lions on that one.
Yeah, that was a little bit more of a slow developing play for the Pirates. We haven't seen something that isn't just bang bang like that. And so there was a little bit of motion on that one. We had a roll off to the left-hand side. So a good little setup, but not quite enough for the Lions to be fooled by that. Split back set, we have wide receiver off to the right side, and a pass. Weir's looking for the pass down the sideline to number 26 and broke up there by number 2. That's Kimball on the breakup of that. Got his hand in the air and batted that ball down.
Yeah, nice play there. He chose to go for the bat instead of the interception. He didn't feel confident that he was going to be able to make the pick, so he knocked it out of the way. And not a bad idea when the ball's still 3rd and 15 for the Pirates. So they've got a ways to go to the first down, about the 39-yard line of the Lions. 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, and speaking of halftime, coming up at halftime, we'll talk to Here's the Pitch. They got training facilities, batting cages, and even live instruction. Get your team trained at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. So we got Weir battling deep, and all of a sudden tripped up is that Carter Maygard, who was on the ground, just reached up his hand and said, "Hey, I'm going to bring you down too, bud."
Well, and he's only got one of those hands, so did a really nice job to make sure he went down. Remember, he's got that club all wrapped up from the injury on his hand, and receivers were going deep. They split him right down the middle, and the Lions defenders did a nice job and forced the quarterback to hold the ball too long. It's going to be 4th and about 17 for the Pirates at the Lions' 42-yard line. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the half.
We going to see a kick here, Jeremy, or what do you think? I mean, we go for it on 4th and 17. And
well, you got the wind at your back. You got to go for it right here. This is your chance.
So we got 2 wide receivers off to the right side. We got Weir.
False start.
And a false start again for the Pirates.
Yep. On the left side of the line, they moved too early. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty against the Pirates, moving them back to a 4th and about 22 now.
Yeah, starting to shoot themselves a little bit in the foot. There are the Pirates with all these flags. I think we only have 1 flag on the Lions, and then everything else has been all Pirates when it comes to the yellow color.
Yeah, but it's just been miscues too. It's not like big penalties or anything. It's just concentration penalties.
Electing to kick are the Pirates. And with a long count, he must have said hut like 6 times there. Ball still not snapped. We're waiting. We're looking.
They're going to take the penalty here,
Yep.
let the clock run, and then back up 5s because the punter's got a really good leg, and he's going to punt with the wind on his back. So they wanted to take the penalty there and back up another 5.
I think we just had a timeout there, Jeremy. So they didn't actually take the penalty. They just took a timeout. They were maybe trying to get the Lions to jump there a little bit. Ball is staying right where it was. So we're going to have four.
About 4th and 22.
Yes.
Don't look at the clock.
I know, yeah.
4th and 22.
I'm trying to look at the scoreboard, and that's incorrect over there. All right, so we are going to have 4th and 17. 22? Yeah. I'll go with you, Jeremy. You are the football expert.
Math is not my strength, but I will say I got a little better on the football than the math.
It's football math. And with that, we were going to take a quick break. But we're gonna stay on live here. So we do have the Pirates coming out right now. We got 4th and 22. We're all the way back at the 38-yard line of the Pirates right now.
And the Lions
Snap
aren't
is
even
good.
putting anybody deep.
Kick is up, and a good roll for the Pirates, and all the way down to about the 6-yard line of the Lions. So what a great punt for Weir.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why the Lions didn't put anybody back deep to catch that football, because by not catching the football, it just allows it to keep rolling. And now they're sitting at their own 6-yard line with 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to play in the half. So we'll see what the Lions do here with their back at the end zone.
Yeah, little interesting on that. Maybe they thought he was going to really lace into that ball again and have that thing go out the end zone again. Maybe was the decision for not having anybody back there, but definitely worked in the favor of the Pirates. So the Pirates looking to hold here for the Lions looking to get this ball kind of with their backs out of their own end zone. We got Xander Kimball under center, split back set. Ball goes to Feldy off to the right side working forward for about a 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain maybe, all the way up to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, nice little surge on the right side just to give them a little bit of breathing room there. Going to be 2nd and about 6 for the Lions. Minute 37 seconds as the clock continues to tick. Ogilvie's going to be content, I'm sure, just to keep pounding the ball here to go into half with a 16-point lead, but they got to protect the football
Kimball
here.
under center, hands off to the Brody Smith off to the left side. Brody Smith met by a whole slew of Pirates there, and they're trying to get that bounty that he would willingly give up that ball, but he did not. And so we're going to have 3rd down and about 1 or 2.
Yeah, I'm really surprised actually that Verndale's not using any timeouts right here. They got their wind at the back. The clock continues to run. It's 3rd down and 1, but it's at the Lions' 17-yard line, so I thought they might be calling a timeout.
Rushing 4 are the Pirates. Xander Kimball under center. Kimball goes to Feldy off to the left side. Feldy met in the backfield, just not quite there, and the clock stopped at 45 seconds, and we have a timeout.
Yeah, now
for the Pirates.
Now Verndale calls a timeout. I am really surprised they didn't do it the play before, because it's about an extra 30 seconds on the clock that they would have had had they called that timeout. They do still have 45 seconds left. It's going to be just short for the Lions. It's going to be 4th down and 1. You know there's 2 possibilities here. You hate to punt with your back at the end zone and trying to punt against the wind. My guess, Lions will come out, see if they can run up to the line of scrimmage, see if they can get a hard count, see if they can get the Pirates to jump off sides. If they do, then they can kind of coast into halftime. And if not, they'll probably call a timeout and then figure out what to do if the Pirates don't jump.
Yep. We got 4th and 1 at the Ogilvie 15. Coming back to the field after talking to Coach Halverson, Adam Halverson there.
And the Lions are set up. They're lined up to punt, and we'll see what they do here.
Caden Feldy deep at about the 5-yard line. Ball goes to Xander Kimball, the short man. And Kimball with the 1-yard gain. It looks like 40.8 seconds left on the clock. Looks like that's going to be a Lions first down.
Well, exactly kind of what we're looking at. Wasn't quite expecting it to be that, but they had the quarterback in the up back position in the punt. He ran up to the line of scrimmage and quickly snapped the ball and got a first down on the quarterback sneak.
Kimball from under center gives to Feldy. Feldy off to the right side, moving forward, gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe leans forward for another yard, but that's going to be about it for Feldy there. We've got 20.3 seconds left. We have a timeout, Ogilvie.
Yep, they did call a timeout there. Again, a little bit surprised, but I think they got one more. They would like to run one more play because you never know if you can bust one, especially with it only being second down. And, boy, if you can hear, I'm guessing that our listeners can hear this wind humming through the grandstand here and the booth as it is really whistling out here tonight.
We're going to take a quick timeout, too, here, Jeremy.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
All right, and we're back over here in Ogilvie at Strayteski Field. We have the Lions at 1st and 10. A little bit of a muffed snap there, and Xander Kimball picks it up off the ground and passes over to the 35-yard line is Mason Jones. So all the way up to the 35-yard line of their own territory there.
Yeah, Lions will get a first down, ball at their own 33-yard line. 13.9 seconds to go, and the receiver, Jones, he did go out of bounds, so the Lions did not have to use another timeout. So it'll be 13.9 seconds to go here in the half.
Smart reception there, and we're seeing that against the wind, moving right to left here. We do have the Xander Kimball under center here, split back set. We got Mason Jones on the near sideline here, and the ball goes to Brody Smith off to the left side all the way to the 41-yard line of the Lions once again. Going to be a gain of about 6.
Yeah, real nice play there. Unfortunately, the Lions are going to have to use another timeout. It's going to be 7.2 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Lions at their own 41-yard line, and basically they got time for about one more unless they throw it incomplete. So see what the Lions do here on 2nd and 3 with about 7 seconds left to go in the half.
That's right, and we do have Hones halftime coming up. We got iCare and ASE certified Hones Auto Body and Glass and more is recommended by insurance companies. Had an accident? Let Hones Auto Body and Glass can get you fixed up.
Well, I tell you what, the Pirates defense has sure done a nice job. I've been very impressed with how physical they've been. Feldy has had a couple of huge games in a row. Over 1,000 yards for the season and continuing to add to it. And the Pirates defense, I'm just super impressed with how they play on their toes and they play fast.
Yeah, and you know we've seen some really good weather here, Jeremy, and this is probably the worst weather and weather conditions we played in. We still do have it looks like a heavy mist kind of coming down yet here on the Lions and on the Pirates, and so maybe weather a little bit of a factor in this game here. Lions come out of their timeout with Xander Kimball under center and rolling off to his right side. Xander Kimball with a fake pass and out of bounds at the 49-yard line of the Lions. The buzzer goes off. What came first there? Was it the chicken or the egg there?
That is halftime.
And that's going to be halftime. And with that, we're going to give you a couple moments of break here as Jeremy and I take a break as well for our voices, and we're going to let you hear from a couple of our local sponsors.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up, Mom's Parkside Cafe.
Here's the pitch.
Open Monday through Friday.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air-conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game.
Pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to Pizza and Salad Buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
Your
That's
journey
simple
to
human
smile
sense.
with your forever
local
starts
auto
at
owners
Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free
Arrowhead
exam.
Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Soderstrom Septic in Mora is here for any of your septic issues. Don't let a clogged septic system ruin your day. Soderstrom Septic can save the day, whether it's a simple septic pump, line clearing, septic design, to septic inspection, and septic repair. Let the septic experts help you today. Call Soderstrom Septic for fast, reliable, and affordable prices. Call 320-515-1081.
Rush City Auto and Standard
That's
Auto and Classics in North Branch
320-515-1081.
invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately? It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance, and is found at Caswell Cycle and Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit CFMotoUSA.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
A jewelry store.
Nada.
Then it's a thrift store?
Nada.
A pawn shop.
Nada. Another Men's Treasure is not a lot of things. What it is a place to find gently used power tools, hand tools, tires, fishing and hunting gear, motocross gear, and a ton of other cool stuff. Stop by and sell your gently used items, or buy something at a fraction of the price of buying it new. Another Men's Treasure in Becker, Princeton, East Bethel, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, or North Branch. Or visit Another Man's Treasure on Facebook and see what came in today.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace
Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey guys, you gonna finally let me in on the big hunt this year?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Honey, there's a lot of preparation that goes into hunting.
Preparation, huh? Like
getting to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn and Mora so I can have the right gun, scope, blind, and stand? And no matter what caliber I'm shooting, Bob always has the right ammo.
Ha, thanks, boys. I went to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn. They have everything a hunter needs.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are iCar and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass.
Kettle River Pizza
and
is a
more.
proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit kettleriverpizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's
Hey, Mark,
so easy
I
to
spent
get
about
started.
$3,500 on
Pizza
heating this
crazy
last
now?
winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance
The
Agency.
following is a
Visit them at
presentation of KBEK Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
All right, folks, and we are back here. Just to give you a little bit of a halftime. Jeremy, the last time we broadcasted, we were here at Strachesky Field. We had homecoming. We had full stands. We had people standing up and down the near and the far sideline as we played Mille Lacs that day. And we had beautiful weather. Today, a little bit different. We have pretty sporadic in the stands there. A few people standing around. The visiting team bringing a good chunk of people, I would say. But the weather not cooperating exactly like you would want it to be for playoff football here.
Yeah, that's for sure. And, we're also watching the scoreboards here and trying to see what's going on in other places. And the other half of the bracket, Bertha Hewitt and McGregor, is at halftime, 30-0 Bertha Hewitt. So if Ogilvie can hang on here in the second half, it looks like they would be traveling to Bertha Hewitt on Saturday for a 2 o'clock game. But they have to win this one first. You never know what's going to happen in the second half. Verndale is extremely well coached. Like I said, Mike Mahan has been head coach for 57 years. He's one of the winningest coaches in the state of Minnesota, and you can never look past a team like that. So Ogilvie's going to have to make some good adjustments in the second half to see if they can continue to not only shut down defensively, but maybe get a little more creative offensively to find ways to put a few more points on the board.
Yeah, and we did see the Lions. Kind of coming out and we saw maybe 2 passes at the end of half there, just trying to test the waters, kind of dip their feet in a little bit there. Other than that, we've been sticking to the ground and pound kind of method. A lot of Feldy and a lot of Smith in the backfield. A little bit we saw one time from Brody Maygard on end around there. Other than that, been keeping it pretty much on the ground through those boys and not looking to the air.
Yeah, Ogilvie's pretty predictable in terms of who they want to get the ball to. That's not a secret. But in 9-man football, that's pretty much how it works anyway. You got a couple guys that have a tendency to get a bunch of the carries and get the ball in their hands. And for Ogilvie, those are the 2 guys that they want to get the ball in their hands. That's for sure.
Yeah. So Jeremy, as we kind of look forward here, so who do you think are winning the trenches right now?
Well, I kind of go back and forth. I think overall, Ogilvie's done a little bit better job in the trenches. But I tell you what, I've been really, really impressed at times with Verndale's approach. They got probably one of their biggest running back at D tackle, and I think he's been causing quite a bit of havoc for a couple of our linemen there. And They were running right at him at the beginning of the game. Then they started running away from him as the game went on. And I'm not sure I saw any difference either way. I thought the Lions were fairly consistent with what they were doing on offense. But, got to come out, and the Lions are going to get the ball to start the second half. Verndale gets to choose which direction to kick. My guess is to try to get themselves back into the game. They're probably going to want to kick with the wind. But, there's another thought process to that too, Jeff. If you kick against the wind, then you have it for the fourth quarter. And, the Lions are getting the ball first. You're not getting the ball first. And so maybe you do want to go against the wind. So it just depends on what kind of confidence level you have in your guys up front on the line of scrimmage to be able to make those kind of decisions on how you want to approach the next half.
For sure. No real major injuries that we saw here. And our game changers – We don't have a big game changer. I would say the consistency of the Ogilvie Lions, steady pressure on defense, and just that ground and pound attack would be the game changers for the Lions. When it comes to Verndale, they got a couple good guys that have been able to make some plays for them. You got number 26, Joseph Elfstrom, also 27, Chase Jensen, and then their quarterback, Owen Weir. With a couple keepers making some good plays over there for the green and black. Yeah,
and Lincoln Fink, number 23, he's the running back that's also playing D tackle. I've been impressed with him as well. On the Lions side, I will say that you're right. It's been a team effort, but you got to give it to Brody Smith right now for the 70-yard touchdown run that he broke.
Yep.
And also looking one more score here, going to jump in just before half. The last score that we got of the Mille Lacs-Sabika game is 14-14. The winner of that game will go to Cromwell and play there on the other half of our bracket.
Yeah, so some exciting football looking forward to. And I'm going to just say we're probably heading up to Bertha next week. And this is a much different team that faced Bertha early on in the season. And so that would be an exciting game to get up to. If you have nothing going on Saturday, you can always look for it on Huddle. There is a charge for those Huddle views and stuff like that. But going to be an exciting one on Saturday.
Yeah, anytime you lose to somebody, you got a little extra vinegar inside, ready to get displayed out on the field. But I don't want to jump too far ahead, Jeff. There's a whole nother half that has to be played, and you never know what's going to happen. We hope Ogilvie continues to drive and protect the football.
This halftime production was given to you by Hones Halftime. You got hail damage? Get your vehicle over to Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. In fact, many insurance companies recommend Hones. They'll get you fixed up. We got a couple more sponsors that we want to give away to here as well. So we're going to just take the next minute off, and we'll be back for our second half kick.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes, we're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with any coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop. Ogilvie Raceway is open for the season. Ogilvie Raceway, with racing action every weekend. The high-banked oval dirt track and 80-acre complex includes concessions, bar and restaurant, hospitality kiosks, and VIP suites. Come for the trackside tailgating. Stay for the racing action. Schedules, tickets, and race day info available at ogilvieraceway.com. Wagaman's Ogilvie Raceway. Don't let the action pass you by. Highway 23, Ogilvie.
All right, Jeremy, we are back here at Strateski Field, and just like you had hypothesized, we have the Pirates are going to be kicking with the wind here, going left to right on your radio dial, starting off at the 40-yard line with the wind. Ogilvie Lions have two guys back. You got Brody Smith and Caden Feldy back. You got the short back. Looks like it's Xander Kimball there standing about the 20-yard line. Good kicker we have out of Owen Weir, their quarterback as well. So we're going to see what he does here on this second half.
Definitely want to be ready for an onside kick here to start the second half with the wind at their back.
Onside kick is, and that goes to number 95. That is
Talon
McElroy. Yep, Talon McElroy, and he touched it once, and then he quickly dives on it right at the 35-yard line, 37-yard line of the Ogilvie Lions.
Well, it's a great call on Verndale's part because you got the wind at your back, so now's a great time to onside kick it. Hopefully Ogilvie's not ready for it, but they were. McElroy didn't turn and run. He actually waited for the ball, and that you hope those front linemen turn and run, and that's when you can get the ball.
So we got Xander Kimball from the shotgun set with the I formation with Feldy behind him. Feldy gets a handoff and off to the left side and met deep by three Pirates all the way back at the 30-yard line. They might give him forward progress at about the 35-yard line or so. But Caden Felty met deep on first down there. Going to give him the 33-yard line there.
Yeah, that was number 23, Fink, for Verndale. Again, he's causing a whole lot of problems on our Ogilvie Lions left side on their offensive line, and Feldy was just hit immediately when he got the ball. Was lucky to actually hang on to that ball because I'm not sure he fully had it when he was hit.
So we got Kimball once again from the shotgun. You got Smith off to the right, Feldy behind him. That's Xander Kimball with the keeper. Keeper off to the right side moving forward and working his way for about a yard is Xander Kimball.
Well, again, I'm really impressed with the way that the Pirates defensive line is coming out right now in the second half. Those first two plays, they're making a statement to the Lions saying, you better start bringing it right now because we're here to play and we're just walking out without giving it everything we got.
Third and 15 we have here. Xander goes to Brody Magard off to the left side. That was an end around following the lead block of Caden Feldy, and we got Brody Magard all the way up to the 35-yard line as he gets knocked, maybe 36-yard line as he gets knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 11 for the Lions, and you got your wind at your back again, and so you expect them that they're going to punt, but you take a chance when you punt against the wind that you might not get many yards. So let's see what happens here. They are lining up in a punt formation.
Yeah, we got wind in our face, not in our back. So those of you that can't see the action that we have, the Ogilvie Lions do have the wind in their face here. And we got Caden Feldy with the kick, and the kick goes up, and it's about at the 46-yard line, and then takes a Pirate bounce back to the 49-yard line of the Pirates.
Yeah, it's a 14-yard kick, basically, is what it turns out to be, and you're right. Set it backwards with the wind in your face. That's really hard to kick, and unfortunately, not only was it a shorter kick because of the wind, but it then also rolled backwards and was in the Pirates' favor. So
yeah. Feldy looks like he got a little bit too much underneath that one. I was a soccer player for 15 years, and so soccer I know, kicking I know, and just got a little bit too much under that. Here we go with the Pirates handoff right away. There, that's big number 26 for about a 1-yard gain, maybe just number 23. Sorry, that's Larson Fink. For a 1-yard gain for the Pirates there. So seeing a collective effort there on the Lions to get him wrapped up and tackled.
Yeah, Ryan Milsagle was right there waiting. That time his body was much lower, put himself in a great position to make a tackle, and he did. 2nd and 9.
Split back set with Elfstrom and Fink, and we got Weir off. We got Weir in the shotgun. Pass goes to the right side. Right side goes to Hollister Hines, and Hines met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Great tackle there by the Lions, seeking that pass play out and making sure that there is no gain on the play there. 9:18 ticking down here in the third quarter. I got to get that up on the YouTube channel here. My apologies for those of you at home. We are out of halftime, and so I'm going to get that updated here for you.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 for the Pirates there in a shotgun formation with split backs, receiver to the left. Lions are in a 3-man front right now, expecting pass. And they do have a pass. 17's in the pocket. He's going to roll out and makes a cut, and he had a chance to get a first down, but his cleats went right out from underneath him. Very fortunate for the Lions. Going to bring up about 4th and 4 here, maybe 4th and 3 at the Lions 44-yard line, and 8 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So Owen Weir getting tackled just shy of the first down. We're going to see 4th and 3 here. Lions good tackle on that, making sure that he did go down. So we're going to come with a split back set. We got a single receiver up to the far side of the field. We are looking back to pass. Pass goes to number 27 up to the right side of the right sideline and all the way down to the 25 of the Lions. Number 27, that is Chase Jensen for the Pirates. Great play by the Pirates there on third down.
Yeah, it was a really nice play action pass. The defensive ends for the Lions are typically their best pass rushers. Both of them lost their footing as they were rushing the quarterback, so he had lots of time to throw, and a real nice connection there for a first down.
So we're hands off to number 23, Lincoln Fink, off to the right side, and just about a 1-yard gain there is Fink for the Pirates.
Well, the Lions have been doing a great job up front against the run here to start the second half, and they'll need to continue to do that because the Pirates are going to have to pound it. But with the wind at their backs, they're also looking to throw here and cause some havoc on the defensive secondary for the Lions.
So we got Weir with the split back set. We got a single receiver off to the top. Weir looking to pass. Flush out of the pocket to the right side as Carter Magard pushes him out of bounds. Looks like no gain on the play. It's hard to see with a bunch of Pirates in the way of the sideline there.
Yeah, it's going to be no gain on the play. Nice job on Magard's part right there. The Pirates did have 2 receivers to 1 defender for the Lions, and he decided to hold it and see if he could get around that corner instead of throwing that short pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 9, almost 10 yards for the Pirates here.
Yeah, nice attack angle there by Carter Magard and his defensive end position. We are from the split back set and looking to pass again off to the right side. And that's intercepted by Ogilvie. Brody's Magard back in the end zone. Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it's in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
No, it's going to be about the 2-yard line.
Okay, all right.
Unfortunately for the Lions, but hey, you're going to take a turnover all day. Very nice job of playing center field there for Brody Magard. Stepped in front of the receiver right at the end, and but unfortunately wasn't able to get any form of a return. So the Lions are going to take over on their own 2-yard line, heading against the wind with 7 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, great job by Brody Magard. It was either tackle or pick it, and he decided to pick it, and he got wrapped up right away. I believe that was number 27, Chase Jensen, once again, who caught the last pass and able to wrap Magard up there. We got Xander Kimball. He's going to be under center here with a split back set. We have Mason Jones on the near sideline here. Ball goes to Caden Feldy off to the right for a few-yard gain. Jeremy, I don't have much of a vantage point.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 2.5-yard gain for Feldy. It was a really quick hitting play right up the middle, trying to give him some space, a little bit more freedom to do some things down there. They still have the ball tight in that territory at the 5-yard line, so you still got to protect the ball, be careful, and we'll see what they do right here on 2nd and 7.
Xander Kimball, split back set. You got Feldy off to the left, Smith off to the right. Ball goes to Smith off to the left side. Smith met, and then he switches back to the right side. Smith up the right sideline to the 30, about the 25 to the 30-yard line of the Pirates. Nice gain there by Brody Smith. He kicked that all the way back. He started off to the left and then behind the line of scrimmage, saw that there was not a big opening, saw a huge opening on the right side, decided to sprint up the field there and got all the way to about the 27-yard line is where the official mark is.
Well, running the ball to the left side and the Pirates all over pursued, and Brody just put on his brakes and turned around, went the other way. Really nice read on his part there.
Kimball with a split back set. Ball goes to Feldy off to the right side, and Feldy falling forward for about a yard.
Well, his average per carry is sure going down today. They came in with a game plan to make sure that they stopped Feldy, and but that's actually opened it up pretty well for Brody Smith, and it's really nice when you got a couple guys who can do that kind of damage. So we got 2nd and 8 for the Lions at their own 30-yard line. They are taking time off the clock as they drive into the wind. They're going east to west.
Kimball under center, Smith to the right. And the handoff goes to Feldy off to the left, and right up the middle for about a 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain, if we're generous, is Caden Feldy.
Yeah, he didn't get too much there. We ran right into number 23, Fink, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Lions at the 31-yard line. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter, and they are slowly moving the ball, but it's a big third down here for the Lions.
So we got Xander Kimball once again, split back set. You got Mason Jones on the far sideline here. And Xander keeps it, throws it to Brody Maygard, who was the wingback, to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be an Ogilvie Lions first down.
Well, I tell you what, anytime you're up in the booth and you hear pads popping, there was a lot of physical contact on that play as Kimball faked through the left side, rolled to the right side, find an open Maygard on the right sidelines. That's a first down for the Lions, and that was a big third down play, Jeff, because now the clock continues to run as they work their way face into the wind, and nice drive going here for the Lions.
Yep, for sure. Xander Kimball under center. You got Feldy off to the left and Smith off to the right. Ball goes to Smith off to the left side. Met in the backfield by big number 30. That's going to be no gain for Smith. Number 30 is Hunter Knutson for the Pirates.
Well, one of the offensive linemen for the Lions just got knocked straight backwards into the play, and that makes it really difficult for a running back to be able to do much there. That's going to be a no gain for the Lions. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Smith comes off. Millslagle comes in. Millslagle, the fullback and full plus, we can even call him. Millslagle's a beef of a kid here. So we got Xander from the shotgun position here. Millslagle off to the right, and the ball is high. Xander Kimball cannot field it, and now tackled. The ball picked up by the Pirates at the 19-yard line. Xander Kimball tried to pick the ball up to try to field it, and then it slipped out of his hand for a second time, and the Pirates land on it as Kimball got tackled while he was trying to reach for the ball again. So Pirates with excellent field position. They are going to be in the red zone, and with that, we have our Rush City Auto red zone. RushCityAuto.com. Go check out the inventory on 2 lots of vehicles, Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch, and of course, RushCityAuto.com.
Well, I tell you what, that's a nice gain to come off that turnover, about a 6-yard gain for number 23. That is
Lucas Fink.
And he's also the D tackle. But I tell you what, looking back at the play before, what a dagger. What a dagger. The Lions are driving all the way down. They go to a shotgun look. It wasn't a terrible snap. Xander didn't put 2 hands on the ball, and then instead of jumping on the ball to protect it, he tried to pick it up, and it just didn't work out.
So we're with the handoff to 26 off to the left side. No gain on the play, and in fact, I believe that's going to be a little bit of a loss of 1 or 2 for the Pirates there.
Yeah, again, 31 Millsagle for the Lions in the backfield, causing a lot of trouble. If he can keep playing like that, Jeff, I swear, we every single time we cover the Lions, we don't hardly hear Millsagle's name in the first half.
No.
He seems to be a second-half player, and once again, he is stepping up for the Lions right now on that defensive front.
Just turns it on. We got 3rd and 7 here for the Pirates. We are from the split back set. One single receiver off to the left. Pulls it back and hits his man, number 26. That is Joseph Elfstrom off to the right side and met immediately. That looks like it's going to be a Pirates.
I think they got enough for first down.
Okay, so we're going to be in the red zone here.
Ball's going to be about the 9-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Pirates. And again, they've been able to throw the football on the Lions, Jeff.
Yes, they have. They've been pretty effective with that. So here we got Here we got Weir with the keeper. The ball kind of touched the ground there. He picked it up, and I don't know if that was the set call there for him to have a quarterback keeper. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe back to the line of scrimmage there. Is Weir the quarterback for the Verndale Pirates?
No, I think he just did a smart play there. The ball was on the ground, and instead of trying to force something that wasn't there, he just tucked the ball and took what he could take. And I think he did get 2-yard gain there. Looking at second down and 6, I think, at the goal line for the goal there.
2nd and 7 is what the scoreboard says. We'll go with them. We got Weir with the split back set. Ball goes to number 23. That is Lincoln Fink. And Fink all the way in for a Pirates touchdown.
Well, again, they're just kind of really hammering the right side of that of their offensive line. Pirates are just pounding that, and the Lions' defensive side on that, they're struggling with getting anything in the backfield. So if I were the Pirates, I would keep running that direction because it's seeming to be working a lot better.
So now you have Weir under center here with an I formation. Weir pitch back to number 8. That is Hines, and Hines. No good on the conversion. Jeremy, we talked before about these extra points. So we are up 10 points right now, and those 2 extra points that the Lions got, hugely beneficial at this point in the game.
Yeah, anytime you can get those early, that's a big momentum boost. And then if you getting the stop right there, keeping it to 2 scores is huge for the Lions. But they've got to make an adjustment right here. You know, you cannot take anything for granted. You got to protect the football, and there's still 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the Pirates cut the lead to 10.
Yeah, thank you for that update on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. That's embracemn.com. So we got the Lions coming out to receive here with a short time left here in the third quarter. We have a 16-6 ball game on a windy, cold night here on Strateski Field out in Ogilvie. Looking to kick off here is their quarterback. That's Owen Weir. Weir from the 40, and boom. Off it goes into no man's land. Picked up by Feldy on the left side, out on the 20, 25. 30, and just rumbling his way to about the 33, 34-yard line of the Pirates is Caden Feldy.
Yeah, just watching Feldy, he doesn't look quite as explosive as he has in the past. Leg must be bothering him a little bit, as he was a little bit hesitant coming in on that kick return. So Kimball's back in with the play call from Coach Halverson. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Feldy has three pieces of tape on his right side, on his right leg, just underneath his knee. So maybe something going on there. Xander Kimball under set with the split bat set. Ball goes to Brody Smith off, charging up the middle. Brody Smith maybe with a 1-yard gain there. Just kind of charged right through the middle there.
Yeah, and the Pirates are sure ripping at that football. They're trying real hard to pull that out and see if they can get another turnover. A short gain, bring up 2nd and 8 for the Lions with 50 seconds as the clock runs in the third quarter.
Now, if you're Coach Adam Halverson on this one, are we just letting this one tick down so we can get the wind in our favor here, Jeremy?
You have to run a play here. There's too much time left. You got to run at least one more play in this third quarter.
Xander Kimball under center, split back set. Ball's in play, goes to Brody Smith, and Brody met immediately in the backfield. No gain on the play, maybe a 2-yard loss, and boy, those Pirates are fired up after that one.
Well, that's because they're dominating the line of scrimmage right now. There's no question they're fired up. They're attacking. They're doing everything they can right now to try to get the momentum back going into this fourth quarter as the clock continues to tick 2-1, and it's going to be the end of the third quarter. But you got to give them credit, Jeff. They're fighting and battling.
Yes, they are, and they're fighting in battle, and we want you to fight for the people that we care about. And so here are a couple of the people that we care about here at Ogilvie that have sponsored some of our programs here.
The Mushroom Melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the Mushroom Melt and Fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about
Mom's
the A&W
Parkside
root
Cafe
beer
in
freeze?
Pine City
Signature
proudly
combos
serves
and
breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
All right, Jeremy. Well, fourth quarter. It's time to get it done. If we're going to extend our season here, this has got to be the quarter that we do it.
Well, the Lions come out. They break the huddle from Coach Adam Halverson, and they got the ball at the 35-yard line. Now they have the wind at their backs. The Pirates are in a three-man front once again. That's what they've been doing the whole game.
Xander Campbell from the shotgun, looking off to his right side, finds Brody Magard at the 40, at the 45, and rumbling to the 48-yard line of the Lions. So almost a midfield there is Brody Magard. With the win, they decide to go to the pass right away there, Jeremy.
Well, I love that play call coming out of the huddle there from the sidelines. The Pirates have just been putting on so much pressure. They've been very aggressive. Perfect call to throw a little screen at them right there and get the first down. Almost to midfield, moving in the other direction. Great way to start the fourth quarter, Jeff.
Yeah, and it felt like the Pirates kind of had all the momentum there, and so Ogilvie's got to take some of that back. Xander Campbell under center, split back set. We have Mason Jones off to the right side here on the near side, and that's Caden Feldy. Finds a seam up the middle, and for a 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain is Caden Feldy.
Yeah, they got a nice little crease. He was running from right to left, saw a little gap inside, made a little hard cut inside, went straight up the field, ran a guy over, got 8 yards. Again, another great play, and the Lions need to keep that momentum going. A score here would sure be nice for the Lions as the Pirates will have their wind in their face.
Kimball under center, split back set. Pitch goes to Brody Smith off to the left side. A little slip in the center of the field off the left hash, but looks like he might have fell forward for a first down.
Yeah, there's a lot of slipping going on. He slipped twice, and both times was able to keep his feet just enough to be able to get across the first down marker. Ball will be about the 42-yard line of the Pirates. About 10 minutes, 30 seconds as the clock ticks in the fourth quarter, and the Lions are driving.
So we got the Lions coming up here. Going to be Xander Kimball from a shotgun position. He's got Caden Feldy behind him. And looking to pass is Xander Kimball off to the left side. And deep was Brody Magard. Very, very tight coverage there by number 12. I'm Ron Burgundy. Bryce Schmidt on the coverage there. Maybe that's 17. Jeremy, I think that's 17.
Yeah, I think it's 17.
So that's weird. That's their quarterback.
He's a great athlete, and Brody Magard couldn't outrun him. But the Lions threw 3 guys deep down the field that time, trying to see if they could find a crease and get somebody open. Xander Kimball threw about as good of a ball as you could throw at that kind of coverage. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
Xander Kimball from shotgun position again. Looking for the quarterback keeper off to the left side. Gets about 5 yards and then gets smashed right in the shoulder by number 8. That's Hollister Hines for the Pirates.
Yeah, Hines has had a really good second half so far on defense. The Pirates keep switching guys in, trying to keep them fresh. 3 new guys in on the defensive line right now, and I feel like they're feeling like some guys are getting a little tired, so trying to keep guys fresh. Got 3rd down and about 4 yards here for the Lions at the Pirates' 41-yard line. Xander Kimball comes under center, split backs with a wide receiver to the right, wing back to the right. And the handoff goes straight up the middle to Brody Smith on the left side. He's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 1, and my guess is the Lions are going to come up quick and try to get a snap off without a silent count, and try to get a sneak for a first down. They're deep, 33-yard line of the Pirates. They need about just under a yard for a first down here.
So we got Xander Kimball under center, split back set. Mason Jones off to the right side. That's Xander Kimball standing straight up, reaching forward, and not sure if he made the line to give. Verndale's yelling, no, no, no. Not an indication yet. And looks like it's going to be turnover on downs. Verndale made the stop there. So everything working for Ogilvie there except for that last little push at the end.
Well, right now, I tell you what, the Verndale line is really winning the battle in this second half so far. And, obviously switching those defensive linemen out has been beneficial for them. They got the ball first down here. Wind in their faces, 8 minutes, 45 seconds to play. But they're in this, and they know they're in this. And right now, they feel the momentum.
So we're with a very, very traditional split back set. They have a single a wide receiver. Ball's on the ground. And jumping on it is the Pirates' Weir quarterback. In on that was that Carter Maygard. I think that's Carter Maygard. Yep, it is. Carter Maygard was the one that popped that ball out there.
Well, it was just a bad handoff. They tried really hard to squeeze that ball in when they weren't close enough, and quarterback probably should have just kept it and followed his running back there, but tried to shove it in. It didn't quite work. Ball went on the ground. They were very fortunate to jump on it. The Lions could have used a big break there, but they have 2nd and 12 right now.
So we're from the shotgun. Fake handoff. Looking off to his left. Sees number 8. Oh, number 8. Hines just threw his hands. Could not get it all. Kimball with a little pat on the back there says, Hines, good play there, bud. Just not quite enough. I think Kimball had the hit on him right as the ball was coming in. Great defense there by the Lions.
Yeah, that ran a little wheel route there with Hines out from the inside to the outside, and linebacker Caden Feldy was running stride for stride with him. But I tell you what, that was a perfectly thrown ball. He had a chance to catch that, went through, it was just sliding through his hands, and Kimball finished with a big hit at the end.
So we got Weir with in a shotgun formation here. Double fake handoff, and that's Talon McElroy forcing the pressure, and the ball goes to the middle of the field. No receivers anywhere to be seen on that one.
Yeah, he did a really nice job of getting rid of that ball. He saw that there was nobody around and put it where nobody could get it. The Lions are asking for intentional grounding, but he's sprinting towards the sidelines. The ball was definitely past the line of scrimmage. But the Lions are right. There was no receiver anywhere near that.
Nope.
And in high school football, it just follows the rules of everything else. So once you're sprinting out to the pocket like that, you can throw the ball away.
Yep, and he put that right into a dead zone. There was about 20 yards in the center of the field with nothing. Talon McElroy, great pressure on the play on that one. Hines in the shotgun set. Ball kind of hits the ground there. Carter Maygard falls on his back there as Hines now throws off to the left side. Holy cow, Jeremy, we got to digress this play. Wow, what did we just see? That is an incomplete pass for the Pirates. Here's what happened.
Well, I tell you what.
Ball gets snapped into the dirt.
Quarterback rolls out to the left. There's 2 Lions waiting for him. He puts on the brakes, almost falls down, turns around, whips around to the other side of the field, all the way to the right, has all kinds of time. There's all kinds of white jerseys, and 3 of them were linemen downfield, by the way. That didn't get called. But he threw it all the way over the top, had a chance to complete it to Hines, but the good coverage there by Brody Smith.
Yeah.
Knocks it down. Now it's first down for the Lions on the turnover.
Threw it all the way from the right sideline to the left sideline. What a remarkable play to keep that thing alive. We got Xander Kimball coming up to the line. We got Coach Adam Halverson yelling, no, no. And all of a sudden the Ogilvie Lions have to call a timeout here with 7:36 left. Ogilvie up 16-6 on our Embrace Orthodontics on our Embrace Orthodox scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break here, too, to get another sponsor in here.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
So, Jeremy, that last play there, it looked like the Lions were coming to the line, and you had coach, offensive coordinator Adam Halverson yelling, no, 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 and then eventually having to call the timeout. Not an opportune time to call a timeout, but you got to get your play the way you want it.
Well, number 44, Tony Bitts, came into the game, and I think he had the formation wrong. Now they got him lined up on the left side instead of the right.
And Caden Feldy off to the left side. Caden Feldy with 5, and that's 10. That's going to be a 12-yard gain off to the left side for Caden Feldy. Biggest gain I think we've seen out of Caden Feldy tonight.
Well, especially since the first quarter. He had a couple of real nice runs in the first quarter. But Tony Bitts was on the right side when they called the timeout. When they came out of the timeout, he was on the left side of the line, and they ran left, and it turned out to be a good play. So we're looking at a first down for the Lions all the way down to the 20-yard line of the Pirates.
Xander Kimball under center, split back set. You got a single wide receiver off to the left side. Ball goes to Brody Smith. Muller Smith going to the left, cutting back to the right. Brody Smith down to the 10, down to the 5. That's a touchdown. Ogilvie all the way. Brody Smith, zig right, zig left, zig right, zig left, and you're in the end zone. Congratulations, young man.
Well, I tell you what, you talk about zigging and zagging. He made sure that everything looked kind of silly for the defenders. Unfortunately, there is a yellow flag on the field, so we'll have to wait and see what they call. My guess is it's going to go against the Lions based off of what everybody's doing. Called a block in the back against the Lions. That's going to be a big penalty, because that is – not only do you take 6 points off the board, but they're going to be all the way back probably about the 14-yard line. So they basically called the block in the back almost at the goal line. And at that point, you didn't even need to make a block. Nope. So anyway, we still got first down, about 4 yards to go, which you don't see that very often. 7:22 to play, and the Lions got the ball at the 15-yard line.
The Lions were way deep on that huddle there. So rushing up to the line, you got Xander Kimball under center, split back set. Kimball mishandled the ball and then picks it up and runs forward. Now that ball came out again. And Kimball once again recovered it. Jeremy, what did I just see there?
Well, he fumbled the snap, picked it up, and started running. I think the ball might have bobbled in his hand a little bit there, but it never actually came out. Boy, you got to protect the football. Right now you're trying to secure a win, and I know everybody's doing the best they can, but we got to be smart and we got to protect this football in order to finish it off.
So that was a first down for the Lions. Xander Kimball under center here, split back set. We got a handoff goes to Feldy off to the right side. Feldy off to the races, and that's a touchdown, Caden Feldy.
That's just a straight lead block from Brody Smith. Feldy goes left to right, follows the right side of the offensive line for the Lions, and they just surge into the end zone. That's the first time, Jeff, that I've seen white helmets go down and hang a little bit. That one hurt them. They had a lot of momentum going, and they felt pretty good, and giving up that touchdown right now, making it 22-6. Ogilvie with 6:48 to play. That's a pretty tough one for the Pirates.
Yeah, that one hurts the heart a little bit for Verndale there. Looking for the 2-point conversion here. Kimball under center. Ball goes to Milsligo off to the left side. Milsligo puts his helmet down, and he's in for the conversion.
Well, and boy, I tell you, again, the body language of the Pirates on that one, there was no line surge whatsoever. Milsligo had a huge hole, and he's a big boy. You can't arm tackle him, and that's all. Basically, they got an arm on him, and that was all. 2-point conversion for the Lions. Once again, they are 3 for 3 on their 2-point conversions, making it a 24-6 Ogilvie lead over Verndale.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Well, Jeremy, we got the Pirates sideline in front of us. Lots of noise going on here in that break.
Yeah, they're trying to find a way to get some momentum back right now, and so here's a return for number
Megard
26.
kicks to 26. 26, that's Elfstrom, and he gets all the way up to about the 42-yard line of the Pirates.
Yeah, good return there, and like we said before, the sideline was showing a little fire, a little energy, trying to get some energy back into those white jerseys of the Pirates, and they got the ball first down at their own 42, and 6 minutes, 41 seconds to play in this contest.
We got Weir with a shotgun formation, split back set. Fake goes to 26. Ball goes now to 8, and 8 off to the right side with a gain of about 4 is Hollister Hines. Nice little gain there for the Pirates.
Yeah, nice little gain there. Broke a tackle, got to about 2nd and 5. Little score update right now. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Sabika 22-20 over Mille Lacs. Mille Lacs has struggled ever since the Lions took them down when they were undefeated here at homecoming. They have not played real well since. We'll see how they do to finish that game.
We're with the split back set. You got a solo wide receiver up on the far sideline. Ball comes back over to number 26. That is Elfstrom, and Elfstrom with a 15-yard gain all the way up to the 40-yard lines of the Ogilvie Lions.
Yeah, a little throwback screen there. They faked the throw to the right. Even the receiver on the right side put his hands up like he was going to try to catch it. Throw back to the left. They did a nice job of completing that screen. Number 12, Mason Jones, was right there. Got blocked in the back. Refs did not see it. And so that's a big gain for the Pirates all the way to the 40-yard line.
The Pirates are moving right to left on your radio dial into the wind here at Strateski Field. We're in the shotgun formation. Fake handoff once again. Finds number 26. No, that's intercepted by number 14. That is Reed Nyquist for the Ogilvie Lions. Reed Nyquist off to the right sideline and all the way up to the 45 of the Ogilvie Lions. That's going to be a turnover for the Lions. Reed Nyquist on the interception there.
Well, you got to give Reed a lot of credit there. He did a great job of really extending those arms and jumping as high as he could to pull that in. But you know who gets the credit for that?
I do.
Number 95, and it's not Jeff Schaefer. It is McElroy. He was right in there, caused that quarterback to throw it off his back foot earlier than he wanted to and allowed his teammate to get a pick.
Jeremy, when we have a second, we'll go back to why I get credit for that one. Here we go, Xander Kimball from the shotgun, looking deep for Brody Magard, and just past Brody Magard is Xander Kimball. That was all the way down to about the 35-yard line. Nice pass, but a little bit too much for Brody. Brody didn't quite have his man with a step on it. Jeremy, if you remember back to homecoming 2 weeks ago, Nyquist had a ball, hit his hands, and we said that we were going to talk about it in class. Well, we talked about it in class, and look at what happens there. He's got an opportunity to come up with the pick, and he's got it for us.
So I guess we got to give Reed a little bit of credit for actually listening in class, don't we?
Yeah, first time
right.
for everything. Right?
No,
good job, Reed. All right, so here we are. We got Ogilvie Lions. We got 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Xander Kimball from the shotgun formation. Pitches off to Feldy onto the left side, and Feldy getting just a 1-yard gain off onto the left side. Just couldn't quite break that one free.
Yeah, the Lions came out there and threw the ball deep, and when you throw an incompletion there, the clock doesn't run. But they went for the dagger. It wasn't successful. Come back with a sweep on this next play, only get a yard. So now we got 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Clock's running at 4 minutes and about 40 seconds.
I would imagine Lions are going to keep it on the ground here, but we'll see what happens. We've been wrong once before in this broadcast booth. We got Xander Kimball under center, split back set. Single wide receiver on the near sideline here. Fakes go up, and we got Brody Magard from the wing back position kind of doing a curl all the way on the near side of the field, and Brody Magard is going to have an Ogilvie Lions first down.
Well, and I guess that's the second time we were wrong up here, Jeff, because they did a play action pass and had a wide open Magard to get a first down. The clock does stop though because he did get knocked out of bounds, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 41-yard line of the Pirates.
Xander Kimball once again from the shotgun position. Fake was to Smith, and we have a false start on the play on the Lions. Going to be a false start with those yellow flags came out again, and this one on the Lions. Going to redo that down.
Going to be 1st down and 15 now for the Lions, and again, no time comes off the clock. Now the ball's at the 46-yard line of the Pirates, but still 1st down, and hopefully the Lions can execute and hang on to the football because the Pirates are going to be stripping and trying to find a way to get that ball back.
Oh, for sure. So we got Xander Kimball once again from the shotgun position. Feldy with the ball up the middle. Feldy pushing and driving all the way to about the 39-yard line of the Pirates. Going to be about a 3 to 4 yard gain there.
Yeah, back to the original line of scrimmage about for Feldy, and that was just a hard run, keeping those cleats driving and bringing up a 2nd and 9 now for the Lions as the clock continues to tick at 3 minutes and 50 seconds here in the ball game, and we'll see. I'm guessing they'll continue to pound here, but we were wrong one other time in this drive, so.
If Halverson's got us guessing, I'm sure he's got the defensive coordinator for Verndale guessing as well. So here we do have Xander Kimball under center split back set. Fake goes to Feldy, and off to the left side is Brody Smith, and Brody Smith pushed out of bounds at about the 32-yard line of Verndale, maybe 33-yard line of Verndale.
Yeah, nice job of faking to the right side to Milsagle there and then giving it back to Brody Smith, and I'm really, really impressed with how Brody Smith is running the football tonight. He is on a mission, and it's fun to watch as he continues to look like he gets better and better every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, he does. I misspoke on that. We are at the 36-yard line here, so it's going to be an Ogilvie 3rd and 5 coming up here. The perception up here had me all fooled. Xander Kimball from under center. Ball goes to Feldy once again. Those yellow things flew.
Another
again.
false start.
Yep. Another false start on the Lions here. So that's going to back them up another 5 yards. We're going to have 3rd and 10 for the Lions. That ball was going to go to Feldy, it looked like, and Feldy was going to roll off to the left. But we couldn't quite get that play off there. Milslagle's going to come off as Xander Kimball comes on. So that means Brody Smith is back on the field once again. They gave him a break for just a down there.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 here for the Lions. And my guess is they'll probably want to run left again because that's been their favorite way to go here in the 4th quarter.
Kimball from the shotgun. Rolling off to his right and picked off by the quarterback of the Pirates. That once again is Weir with a pickoff at his own 35-yard line. We were fooled up here. We thought maybe run. They rolled off to the right, and Xander Kimball, a little bit of a low ball and a great diving catch by the quarterback. That's Owen Weir for the Pirates.
Yeah, he made a great break on the ball, but, you're this point of the game, you got a chance to pound it and finish it off, and it's unfortunate that pass was intercepted instead.
Weir, draw back to pass, finds a dump pass to number 27 and met by Reed Nyquist. Number 27 is Chase Jensen. So looks like about a 2-yard game. Good tackle there by Nyquist, open field tackle.
Yeah, Nyquist has had a really nice game today. It's been fun to watch the sophomore kind of get better and better as the season goes on. And clock continues to run. It's 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go. 2nd and 6 for the Pirates.
We're from the split back set. Fakes left, fakes right. Draws, and he keeps it up the middle. Fakes out Feldy, and spinning all the way up to the 45 or the 46 of the Lions. So Weir, nice little keeper. That looks like kind of an option play for him. If you see it, throw it. If not, just run that thing. Great job and great vision there by the quarterback for the Pirates.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised, Jeff, learning what we learned earlier on. I'm surprised that they don't run their quarterback more. He is such a gifted athlete, and he just showed it once again right there. He's made a lot of plays on his feet just to be able to throw the ball. And, I'm just surprised they don't run him a little bit more than they do.
Yeah, I mean, they do have 2 good running backs, and then you also add number 8 there, Hollister Hines in there as well. So we do have Weir. He's looking off to the left. He's rolling off to his left now, and the right-handed quarterback up the left sideline to the 36-yard line of the Ogilvie Lions. He stays in bounds, so we keep him. Mason Jones in on the tackle there. We're going to have a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, the Lions came on a blitz right up the middle. Looked like it was Reed Nyquist. He timed it perfectly coming through there, and then McElroy and him kind of had the quarterback sandwiched, and once again used his feet, spun out of it, and got a really nice 9-yard gain out of it.
Yeah, he's really good at making the play happen there, it looks like, is Weir. Weir once again with the shotgun with the split back set here. Hands off to number 27, and 27 up the left sideline all the way to the Ogilvie Lions. Looks to be about the 20-yard line. That's going to be another Pirates first down.
Yeah, Joseph Elfstrom, number 26 there, just kept driving and driving and driving. He did get out of bounds too, so the clock stops. Ball's all the way down to the Lions' 19-yard line. 1 minute, 18 seconds to play, and they're driving. I mean, the score is 24-6. And the Lions are in control, but at the same point, you'd like to see a team finish it off a little bit stronger here at the end. They are working hard, and Pirates aren't stopping.
Weir drop back, rolls off to his right side. In his face is Reed Nyquist once again, and hitting the ground is the football right in front of his intended wide receiver, number 8, Hollister Hines.
Yeah, both defensive ends for the Lions there came in strong, but what they're doing is they're kind of overrunning the play right now, Jeff, and allowing the quarterback to step up in and make a throw inside the pocket.
The Lions showing 3 on that rush there, and coming actually with 5. So a little bit of deception there for Coach Maygard for the Lions there. Weir with a minute 11 left from the Lions' 20-yard line, drops back to pass, rolling off to his right-hand side, being chased now by a couple Lions. And just hit and throws it out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. So no gain, no loss on that play. McElroy had him kind of deep there, but could not finish the tackle, Jeremy.
Well, there was a whole lot of running and chasing going on out there. Again, Carter Maygard in the backfield right away, but still can't get it wrapped around the quarterback. He is very elusive and keeps the play alive very well for the Pirates. Gives them another chance here, 3rd and 10 at the 19 with 1 minute to go here in the ball game. Lions 24-6 lead.
So we got Weir from the shotgun split back set, and with Carter Maygard in his face, he throws it off to the left side. 26, that's Elfstrom, and Elfstrom in for a Verndale Pirates touchdown.
Once again, just you got to give the Pirates credit. Quarterback rolls to his right, sets up that throwback screen again to the left. They've run that a couple times, and they've been very successful with it, and obviously they were successful again right there. He basically ran the Lion over for the last 3 to 6 yards there, carried him into the end zone, just pure will. 24-12 here with 52 seconds to play.
So on the 2-point conversion try, we're once again in the split back set from the shotgun. Looking to passes off to the right, and no good as the ball was caught by Hines, but just not enough on that. So we do have 12-24 on our Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard here. Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. EmbraceMN.com.
Yeah, I would expect right now with 52 seconds left, they're going to give it everything they got, which means they're going to line up to onside kick it here against the Lions. And the Lions will have their best hands up front, I'm guessing, towards the 50-yard line. And we'll see what happens. But right now it's still a 2-score ball game with the Lions in control, 24-12.
Yeah, Jeremy, at the end of every game here, we do have our Pine Agency Player of the Game, the Pine Agency Player of the Game. And so we will have that after a brief intermission with a couple of words from our sponsors at the conclusion of this game. We'll get the Pine Agency Player of the Game up here with us. We'll do a short interview, and then we'll take care of the rest of this broadcast. On the squib kick are the Pirates, and making it to about the 49-yard line. Looks like Landon Hatfield jumped on the ball for the Lions. That's going to be a Lions first down from the 50-yard line with 47.5 seconds left.
Yeah, actually a really nice kick by the kicker there for Verndale. I don't have his number in the program, but
I think that was weird.
It went just enough. Big number 90, just enough to get 10 yards, and it makes it really difficult for the returning team to know because they want to let the ball go 10 yards, because if it doesn't go 10 yards, then they automatically get the ball. But right at the very, very end, it went over 10 yards, and Hatfield jumped on the ball. So 47 seconds to go for the Lions. My guess is they'll take a knee, try to just run this clock out.
Well, you guessed wrong. We got Xander Kimball under center. Pitches back to Feldy. Feldy off to the left side and moving his way all the way up to about the 46-yard line of the Pirates is Caden Feldy. Clock ticking down with 35-34. Looks like there's time for about one more play here at Strateski Field. No timeouts called here by the Pirates. They're content with this ticking down. They do have 3 timeouts on the clock yet, but it seems like they are going to just let this game be.
Yeah, they're going to make them snap the ball one more time. It looks like the Lions are lining up. As much as I'd like to say they're going to take a knee, who knows, right?
And there is the knee from Xander Kimball, and that's game. That's Ogilvie Lions 24 and Verndale Pirates 12. Ogilvie Lions with that, and they will be facing, it looks like it's going to be Bertha.
It is Bertha Hewitt. Bertha Hewitt beat McGregor 38-6. That is a final. And in the other game, with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Sabika 30-28 over Mille Lacs. So that is a real close game there.
So once again, we are going to have our Player of the Game presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive the coveted Player of the Game T-shirt for a job well done tonight. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. And with that, we're going to hear from a few more of our sponsors tonight.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Soderstrom Septic in Mora is here for any of your septic issues. Don't let a clogged septic system ruin your day. Soderstrom Septic can save the day, whether it's a simple septic pump, line clearing, septic design to septic inspection, and septic repair. Let the septic experts help you today. Call Soderstrom Septic for fast, reliable, and affordable prices. Call 320-515-1081. That's
Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and
320-515-1081.
Classics in North Branch invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Soderstrom Septic in Mora is here for any of your septic issues. Don't let a clogged septic system ruin your day. Soderstrom Septic can save the day, whether it's a simple septic pump, line clearing, septic design to septic inspection, and septic repair. Let the septic experts help you today. Call Soderstrom Septic for fast, reliable, and affordable prices. Call 320-515-1081. That's 320-515-1081.
is open for the season. Ogilvie Raceway with racing action every weekend. The high-banked oval dirt track and 80-acre complex includes concessions, bar and restaurant, hospitality kiosks, and VIP suites. Come for the trackside tailgating. Stay for the racing action. Schedules, tickets, and race day info available at ogilvieraceway.com. Wagaman's Ogilvie Raceway. Don't let the action pass you by. Highway 23 Ogilvie.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, we are back with our player of the game, except for it's not one, it's two. Coach Dave Halverson sent up 2 seniors tonight, so we have with us Landon Hatfield and Tony Bitts. Gentlemen, what do you think of the performance out there tonight?
Wasn't our greatest performance. Do a lot better.
Yeah.
Way, way better. Last time we played these guys, it was way better, but tonight was just not our night, I guess.
Field conditions, the temperature have anything to do with it, or was it more in our head tonight?
More in our head, I would say.
Okay, and so next week it looks like already we have Bertha Hewitt. What are we going to be working on in practice this week to get over kind of a bad win, we'll call it. It's a win in the books, but a bad win tonight. In your guys' opinion too. Landon Hatfield doing the vocals here right now. So what are we going to be working on this week, Landon? You think?
Just our individual jobs, just within ourselves and getting what needs to be done. If we want to still play the rest of the season, then we got to get our job done.
Yeah, and Mr. Tweet, Jeremy and I are talking tonight about you guys look like a completely different team than you were at the beginning of the season, and seeing what the scores have been with Bertha Hewitt and stuff, we think that you guys have potential to go out there, go to Bertha, and get that W. You guys going to find it within yourselves to go do that?
Oh, we can. Yeah. We easily can.
Yep.
It's our senior year. We won't want anything more than to go down to Brainerd and play in the section finals.
That's right. Tony Bitts with us here as well. Tony Bitts, you get in. You do a bunch of different little positions, little bit of offense, little bit of defense. What have been your highlights so far of this season?
Just trying to work hard every down, senior year, trying to get to state.
Trying to get to state. Yeah, we got a couple more games to get to state. Before today, you guys needed 6 wins. Now it's 5 left. It's going to be a long couple weeks. If we get there, that'd be one of the best Thanksgivings you guys could have there is if you guys made it to state, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you are our Pine Insurance Players of the Game. Congratulations to both Landon Halfeld and Tony Bitts, tonight's Pine Insurance Players of the Game. Each player receives a T-shirt and to highlight their efforts here today. And when you need an auto insurance agent that always puts their best efforts forward to work for you for your home, auto, and business insurance needs, visit pineagency.com. .us for a quote. So that was Landon Hatfeld and Tony Bitts, our players of the game. Jeremy, we got the W. As you heard, two of the senior players kind of a little disappointed that it wasn't bigger, wasn't better maybe than what they had expected. But a W is a W in the scorebook, no matter what it looked like out there. You and I know that they had a couple key injuries there. Looking like maybe Caden Feldy wasn't at his top notch today either, and so. But the W's the W. Good highlights there from Brody, from both of our Brodies once again.
Yep.
Brody Smith and Brody Magard getting on the highlight reel.
Well, and I don't. It's hard when you hear a bad win. There's never a bad win, right? You win, and because you get a chance to play again next week.
Yep.
And then you get better during the week. You have your sights set high, and these guys want to make it to state, and I think you got to have that mindset. And I think maybe after the score of the first time they played Verndale, sometimes it's a little easy not to be quite as mentally prepared as you need to be, and that's going to be reversed next week.
Yep.
As they go to Bertha Hewitt, it's going to be kind of a reverse situation. They're going to be pretty jacked up for it, whereas Bertha Hewitt might possibly come in a little bit, not quite ready to go. But knowing their program, I kind of doubt that that's going to happen. I guarantee that they'll be ready for the Lions when they come in on Saturday.
For sure. And, the Lions, yeah, it might not be the performance that you expected, but, hey, you got the W. You still have a state berth in the life of the season yet. And so it doesn't always have to be your best, but they came out and it really looked like a team win to me. There's not one person. When we were off air here, I said, who are we going to see coming up here as the player of the game? We had no idea. And so bringing up two more seniors to be the players of the game their senior year, what great leadership shown by the coaching staff there. Just making sure those seniors get highlighted.
Yeah, and as we stand up here and we kind of finish up the night, and you look down at the Verndale players and lots of hugs going on with players and their families. Seniors, it's their last chance to play ball here at the high school level, and watched all the seniors go down kind of under the goalpost, take a picture together, and there's a lot of memories that are made playing high school football and any sports, but there's just something to be said about the physical nature of this game and how hard you have to work together, and in most situations it's 11 guys on 11 guys, and in this it's 9 on 9, and you just do the best to get her done for your team. And so looking forward to going to Bertha Hewitt next week and seeing what they can do on Saturday.
Well, this week even.
Well, it is still this week. You're right. It's not next week.
Even.
It's 2 games in the same week. I got another update here. Mille Lacs just scored with a minute left in the game. They're up 34-30 over Sabika. So if they can hold on to that, they will play Cromwell, who's the number 1 seed in the section on the other half of the bracket on Saturday as well.
Yeah, and so Saturday we have to look forward to. Tonight we will conclude our broadcast here. Lions winning 24-12 over the Verndale Pirates. Jeremy Tweet, thank you once again for joining me up here in the broadcast booth, displaying your wealth of knowledge, way more than what I would have. I appreciate you very much. Professionally and personally.
Well, it's my pleasure, Jeff. Thank you for all that, and it's been a fun. We probably won't get another chance to do that this year in this football setting, but sure was a pleasure to get the Ogilvie broadcast started this year, and we can't thank our sponsors enough, the Ogilvie Raceway and Soderstrom Septic, for stepping up and helping us get this started for year one. I'm pretty sure we're going to be back here next year doing the same thing, and it's just one of those things where you got to have a lot of fun and a lot of pride in what you're doing, and I appreciate that's what you bring to the table, Jeff.
Exactly. Well, thank you for those of you listening on Quebec Radio and those of you listening on YouTube tonight. And I am Jeff Schaefer. That was Jeremy